Your place is a rat trap. Why don't you get a cat?
I have one right here.
Yeah, then buy a tiger.
You can't get tigers in Florida, idiot.
There was a documentary about it, dumbass.
Good evening. My name is Nigeria Chambers. I'm from Big Gold Belt Media. Zach, thank you so much for your time today. Very excited to talk about Bad Monkey coming to Apple TV Plus August 14th. How you doing today?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Well, everybody knows you from Scrubs and what a prolific doctor that was. But Dr. Izzy, on the other hand, maybe a different tale of the coin here.
Yeah.
Given this opportunity, very excited to talk to you. And I realized, like, oh, they're really trying to set me up. I'm not going to be here telling any spoilers about what's to come, but
Yeah.
I will put it in your hands. Let's talk about his journey. What might you say to the fans in terms of what they could expect from good old Dr. Izzy and his
I'll
shenanigans?
just say to the fans that this show has so many twists and turns. It's tricky to talk about my character without spoilers. So I don't want to spoil the fun for anybody. But he's a very troubled doctor who every time he makes a decision to try and get out of the hole he's dug himself into, he makes it worse.
Yeah. For a person who is dealing with substance abuse and a lot of, even at times, there's temptations around him, a lot of personalities around him that's yanking him in all sorts of different directions. What's that mental prep to really get into a character that really does, when we get first introduced, looks like he's at his wit's end?
I think it's a bit tricky to I more often do comedies where you kind of are staying in a silly headspace. But with drama and a character like this, I think I just kind of I would just kind of retreat and go away because also Vince is so funny. I couldn't just be around him because it's hard to stay in character when he's being full Vince Vaughn. So I think I kind of just kept to myself and hid out and just tried to stay in that sort of dark, depressive state.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to know a time where filming didn't quite go as planned because Vince may intervene, especially considering some of the banter at times from
I
him.
know, and he makes a lot of that up. Every take is different, and so you gotta stay with him because he's so quick witted, and you just don't know what the hell he's gonna say each take because it's completely different. I mean, he's so good at it that you always get the scene where it needs to go from point A to point B, but
Yeah.
I don't think he ever says the same words twice.
And speaking to him, I was just like, who came up with all these sayings? It's much like the show says, like, did anybody actually really say that? It's like, no, not until somebody says it the first time, which is classic Vince film. We have a scene where Izzy pees his pants. I would love to know how that was filmed, and when you initially saw that on the script, what were kind of running through your head?
Oh, I don't know. It's just fun to play a tragic character. It's fun to play something different. I'm just really, there's so many dark things he does. I was just really, when I was reading the script, and I saw, again, I can't say it, but the scene with the saw, I guess I can say, when I was reading it, I just couldn't believe all the twists and turns, and I was just excited to play someone like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, is this the most wet you've been in filming, considering the different fluids involved with this?
Yeah. The guy has a rough time, but it's fun to play something like that, especially when you know it's going to turn out great because Bill's behind it.
Yeah. I also want to talk about working across from Meredith, who has a pulverizing character. When you also have to kind of play something on the contrary to that, what was sort of that dynamic and working across from her?
I find her so funny, and I thought it was great that she's playing someone so evil. So it was cool to be looking at those big blue eyes, and she's just so uh, charismatic. But then it was just great casting, I thought, because she's just playing someone who's so evil.
Yeah. I truly tip my hat to you and your cast members. Everybody, you have such an amazing career, all of you all, and coming into a series where all of you all are wearing a different character that we've never seen before. Zach, you're fantastic in this, and I truly appreciate the time.
Thank you,
Bad
brother.
Monkey, Apple TV Plus, August 14th. I really appreciate it today.
I appreciate you. Thank you.